You know, it's been a long time, Mal.
Coffee.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, my hair hasn't looked like this since February 2020.
Uh-huh.
But now, after all this time, I have become a dumpling. Yeah, it's it's short. It's actually, well, it's short. It's short. I'm back to the way I've looked for a large majority of my life.
Mm-hmm.
But it is, I think it's a little long on top compared to the way I used to keep it.
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't think it used to be this tall on top, but anyway, oh my god. Yeah, that makes sense. I got a haircut. Yes, I got a haircut. It was Sunday and I guess I got a haircut. Put the scissors up to my head and I cut it. Now the haircut dead. The hair is dead. It fell on the ground and then it didn't make a sound because it can't do that. It's not sentient. What rhymes with sentient? Get bent, hair. Is that family friendly? Get bent. I mean, it seems pretty mild. Noah, the scientist, technically the hair is dead after it comes out of your scalp, but okay. Wait, does that mean that it's alive before it comes out?
Coffee.
Is it alive in your head? Oh. Did I forget to tweet? That doesn't surprise me at all.
Oh, this is hot.
Okay, hold on, I didn't do this. Can you,
Do what? Take the keyboard?
what are you attempting to do?
That's what I was trying to do. We got Hype Train this morning.
People are hyped for the removal of hair.
That song was from Aldo 512. You know what this is for.
Yeah, it's literally the haircut song.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not we turned it into the haircut. It's actually, it has a song title. I don't remember what it is, but it's now known as the haircut song. Aldo, thank you. Appreciate it.
Digital Nugget gifted 5 subs to Soulswind, Nobi47, Tiny Hand Johnson, Luigi Gale 64, and Net the Hunter. Thank you.
I don't know what gift to use for haircut. This one of
That one.
Shrimp Boy. He has a name. I can't remember. Tom told me his name once. Shrimp Man.
Cholin 26T resubbed at 3 months. That's a plus. Anise resubbed at 17. And NG Bin is at 21. Xenoblade Fanatic is at 27.
Okay, I did it.
Thank you for all the resubs.
I did it. Oh my god.
Where is it? There it is. No?
Did you clear it?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure you?
Oh, I did.
You cleared it. You cleared it. They appear at the top.
I know.
Did you?
I must have clicked and looked down at the same time. Because I was trying to clear the last one I read.
Well, you know what your punishment is. You have to sing this one.
No, but
you
it
have to
says
sing this
tell
one.
Tell me how you feels to.
Yeah.
I can't.
I Spy Moose wants to know how you feel about my haircut.
No.
All right, here we go. All right, Mal, let's go. It's your turn.
No.
It's your turn. Nope, come on.
No.
Don't let them down. Don't let them down.
It's your song. It's your song. Come
on. Come Come on.
Doesn't look better to have.
Oh, you can't start in the last lines and be like,
I have had no coffee. I woke up not long ago.
You gotta do it for the team. Also, everyone's gonna be like, man, this song is played a lot today.
Coffee.
Tell me how it feels to have had the cut. Okay. I hit the button. Hold on. Like I said, people are going to hear it a lot today. I had the cut. But I got to tell you that it feels really great when all the hair is on the plate, and served to a man. That man is Dan. Dan goes, I love to eat hair. I eat it every day without a care. He eats hair, not often, but occasionally when he goes to the buffet, he eats the hair. We got lost. We definitely got lost. As far as I know, Dan doesn't actually eat hair. I got a little lost. Thomas said. This is my best Thomas impression. I liked that one a lot. I got a little lost. Also.
Good morning, Dan.
Well timed. Well timed.
Coffee.
10,000 bits for My Spy Moose, who says, haircut hype, tell me how it feels to have had the cut. It does feel good. It did not land on a plate. Dan did not eat it. Dan, following that up with 300 bits, who says, and thus the land rejoiced, for the hair was vanquished, and there was finally peace. Also, I don't eat hair. You know, sometimes when a rhyme, when words rhyme, you just follow that thread, and you're not really sure where it's going to go. And sometimes it involves your friends eating your discarded hair. There's no basis in reality for it. You just follow it. So better answer the question, how it feels to have had the cut, though. I was ready for it. That's the best way I can explain it.
Coffee.
I was ready for it. Like, and did it feel weird? Yes. You want to know what the weirdest part of it was? When I was done with the haircut, and I walked up to a mirror, I did not recognize the person in the mirror. And like, you know how people like say that? That's like a thing, like, oh, I didn't recognize myself. I've never actually experienced it in a real way. Like, looking in the mirror and being like, I don't know who that person is. It felt like that. I always thought that was just kind of like a turn of phrase. No, I did not know who that was. I was like, and I stared at this person for a long time, and it felt very strange. So that's how it felt to have the cut immediately after. And since then, you know, I get up and I look in the mirror, and like I'm adjusting, but it's different. It's really different. But Mal wanted it cut.
You did too. It's not on your neck. It's not going to take you forever to shower.
I didn't mean it like I cut it for you.
Oh.
I mean, I did partially because you have great amounts of influence over me. But Mal also was like, yeah, you should get it cut. Yeah. I don't regret it.
Thomas says, think of all the shampoo you're going to save now.
Yeah. I mean, I had to wash my hair 2 to 3 times every time I was in the shower. And I talked to another friend of mine who was like, if you ever have to wash your hair more than once, you're doing something wrong. You're wasting shampoo. And I was thinking, you don't have the same kind of hair as I do. Like, by weight, I have 4 times the amount of hair that you do. It's a different experience, man. I would use, like in the last few weeks, especially, I would wash I would start at the back and I'd wash the back third. And then I'd rinse it out, and then I'd have to wash the middle third. And then I would have to wash the front third. And like that was how I washed it. And it took forever. But like you can tell when it's clean, man. Like there's a difference between the first shampooing and the third shampooing. Like the texture of the hair feels completely different. Anyway, I know Jam's hair was long too. Jam says, I'm still adjusting and I got it cut Friday after 2 years. Yeah, so I went just about 18 months. I think it was like 2 weeks shy of 18 months. And like, it's weird to have had hair this long for as long as I've had it. The last time I got my hair cut, there was not a pandemic. The last time I got my hair cut, Sagan was alive. Like, there's a lot of things that have occurred in the time since I got my hair cut. So, it was also, in some ways, very kind of symbolic for me. Like, getting my hair cut has been a little bit of a mental boost because I'm using it as an opportunity to kind of like try and move forward with, I mean, to some extent, a little bit of grief. Yep. And then also to take the past year of like, you know, existing in the pandemic and dealing with all of the struggles and anxieties and weight of that. And finally, yeah, as things are getting better, shedding that hair and like feel like I'm moving forward. It actually has been helpful. Fun fact, I got my hair cut on Sunday. Yesterday was the most productive day I have had in weeks. Now, is there a correlation? I mean, I don't know. I also got some really good sleep on Sunday night, so like, I don't know. But maybe. Maybe.
I wanted to say about the shampooing also. Your hair is very thick in like the texture of it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, the person I had been talking to, like, they have long hair too, but their hair is very
fine.
Very fine. My hair is not. So, and my mom even told me on Sunday when she cut it, she's like, you know, you can keep long hair. She's like, it's not impossible for you to have long hair that doesn't look nice. She's like, it just has needed cut. It's needed
shape.
It needed to be shaped. And she even told me, she's like, if you want, like, I could shape it for you and you could leave it long and it would look really good, but it would be long. And she said, then, you know, you could decide later if you want to trim it shorter. And I was like, no, I'm ready to just go back to the way it was.
She had a ton of fun cutting it though.
Yes, she did. I have not seen her that excited in a long time. My mom is a hairdresser. My mom's a professional hairdresser. Has been since she was 20 or whatever. And, you know, she
was like, let me show you how we used to do the Farrah Fawcett haircut.
Yeah.
And she showed us. And then when it came down, it was very 80s rocker. That was what I tweeted out. The photo I tweeted was after the first cut where she did that. Yeah.
It was fun to do. It was fun for her to do, and it was fun for me to finally have the hair gone.
I see a few people that asked about you donating it. Steven's hair was not long enough.
Yeah, we looked into it. Originally, I just assumed that it wasn't long enough. Then we had a lot of people asking about it, and I was like, well, maybe it is. So we looked into it, and it was not. There were parts of my hair that would have been maybe just long enough.
Yeah, you need at least 8 inches.
But there were other parts of my hair that were not. And it sounded like, from the organization's point of view, they really wanted it to be longer. Like, they really were like, it needs to be longer. So Mao is hoping to grow hers long enough to... Well, I mean, yours already is long enough.
Oh, yeah.
But Mao's still growing hers and is planning on donating hers. So one of us will be donating it.
I did it in high school.
Mine was not long enough.
So,
Oh, did you really? Oh, okay, so this will be the second time then. Anyway. But yeah, I decided to get a haircut because I can always grow it again.
Yeah.
And now I know about what it'll look like and about how long it'll take. We have a lot of alerts. I'm going to have to make some serious progress. 25 months from Gold Mage. 17 months from Juliet. 10 months from Ryan T64. 3 months from Dear Oswin. 33 months from Missing No Leader. 18 months from Macau 2020. 30 months from Haleni. 14 months from the Katalia. 26 months from Desun Lee. 16 months from Amidi Corey. We have a sub from Matt0491. Welcome. 500 bits from KT of the Wild. It says, first jab acquired.
Awesome.
Nice. Excellent. Always love hearing about them jabs. 32 months from Cassie. 14 months from Grandson Brambo. Did everyone decide to resub today?
They were saving it for
They were saving it for the haircut. 19 months from Jared Dillon. 300 bits from Xenoblade Fanatic. It says, hi P-Bits. 18 months from Retro Remedies, 34 months from Scarflash, 14 months from Orpega, 35 months from Cobalt Custard. We got a sub from Stokely Onfroy. Welcome to you. 301 bits from Macaque 9 with the George Vibe Star Rain. 35 months from LHMS 1704. 300 bits from Sapphire Becca, who says, who is this strange man sitting in Grandpa's spot? For what it's worth, it's also kind of how I feel. Because like whenever I start the stream, when I'm setting everything up, I can see myself. And even then,
yeah,
it's been a few days now, and I'm just like, who is that person? How does everyone feel about it being, like, can you tell that it's longer than it was on top? Because I'm fairly certain that it's longer on the top
than you used to have it.
Than I used to have it.
I think so.
And is it fine? Like, it looks good that way? You like it? Okay. It's it's puffier. So that's the thing, is that my hair has been held down from the weight, you know, and to some extent it's going to have to regain its shape. Old chop, mate, you gotta get your haircut, it's great. You do it quick, you do it fast, and you know that haircut will last for a bit. Maybe not long enough to cover this song, but after you get it, it'll go away, then it'll come back some other day. That's how hair works. That's it, chap. I told you all about that, and now it's time for me to take a nap right after the stream. How about that?
Hi, kitty. Have you been on?
And you're not phased anymore. Like, as soon as I finish, you just turn your head and you're like, hi, kitty. And
Gippy. Were you a bad kitty this morning?
How about that? How about that is the new Don't You Know? The reason I did it in that voice is because Maximin's message for the song says, sing about getting the old chop, mate. And mate just, you know, there has to be a special voice for mate. In my opinion.
You are all wet.
Because that mate is not really, mate's not something that we really say in the U.S. If you see mate, it's like, oh, that's not the U.S.
You have water on your chin.
She's ignoring me. Just completely. That was 10,000 bits from Maximin. Maximin, thank you. I appreciate it.
Messy drinker.
You do a lay down. Maximin says that was exactly what I intended. Certain keywords may get you certain voices. Also just asking for certain voices. But mate is one of the keywords. It's not like I have a list, it's just mentally. I'm like, seems right.
How did he get soaked? Because he can't drink well.
Oh, he can drink fine.
When he drinks out of the sink, he shoves his head under it.
Yeah, he gets wet a little bit from his fountain too.
Yeah.
But especially if he's drinking from the sink. We got 11 months from Line Rider, 14 months from Opal Siren, 28 months from Odoodle, 11 months from Star Pony, 35 months from Brondo 93, 11 months from Cabri 29, We got 300 bits from UZ, who says, can I get some good vibes for my mental health? I've been stressed with trying to find more work. I'm just scraping by and I live with my dad. I don't have a strong relationship with my dad as he feels very distant, and just feel that my town is full of just get a better job mentality that drains what I have left. Also, my laptop and tower computers are slowly dying on me. Love what you do, and thank you. Yeah, good vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely good vibes, and Chad's got your back on this too. I mean, I hope that you can. I hope that you'll be able to find better work, obviously, but then also I hope to some extent that you can maybe better the relationship with your dad, just for both of your sake. You know what I mean? Just so things don't feel so strained. It's hard to live with anyone if you don't get along very well. And like, you know, I'm not putting this on you because I know that certain people could be very difficult to live with. Your dad might be very difficult to live with. But I wish you both well, and I hope that that can be repaired a little bit. Yeah, because it's important to at least somewhat like the people you're living with. Like, I like you a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
We got 18 months from Maximin, 1+. 32 months from Incarnado95. 30 bits from Cabri, who says, Hype Train. 35 months from Space Vixen Music. 28 months from Wildfire972. We got 302 bits from Andrew in the Kitchen. That was the dumpling that hit me in the face whenever I first started the stream. To give you an idea of where I am on the alerts. 300 bits from Squid, who says, Eminem hopping on the hair train. I remember that album cover. Artists, you know what to do. Remember when Eminem was the conductor of the train made of hair? I do. 15 months from Loves to Read. 17 months from Shadowlands. We got 25 months from The Queen's Thief. 26 months from Luna Boy OW. 300 bits from Jared Dillon, who says, good grief, he's been sheared.
A few people were asking how short my hair was after I donated it, or how short it had ever been. I think a bob is the shortest that I've ever had my hair.
You've had your hair has changed lengths a lot.
I think the shortest I ever had it is I had it angled along my jaw once. But it was still a bob. It was just slightly angled down.
Your hair length has changed a lot
Yeah.
since we've been together.
For the most part, I need to be able to put it in a ponytail. At the very least, to get it out
since
of
starting
my
Mal
face.
makes you do, yeah. I don't know that you'll go shorter than a ponytail ever again, just because it's at least while you're doing this.
I could probably find one. I've had Facebook that long.
Good luck. 300 bits from Adrian Cow says, fix my sleep schedule and woke up early enough to get 2 everything bagels and coffee ready. Good start to today.
Ooh.
What's an everything bagel?
You know how they have like sesame seeds and like onion, dried onion, dehydrated onion stuff?
Yeah.
On bagels? It's like everything that they have, they throw on a bagel.
It's like everything that can be adhered to the outside of a bagel.
Because like they do all of them and then it goes over a tray and they just kind of take that and put it on the bagel.
Okay. Okay. Onion, poppy seed, sesame seed, garlic. I've never been a big bagel person. I don't dislike them. It's not that I don't like them. I don't know how you can dislike them. They're bread. But it's, I don't know. I feel like there's certain parts of the U.S., certain cultures certainly that grow up and they eat more bagels than others, and I never ate a whole lot.
See, we had a really good local place that made bagels.
Yeah.
And we went there a lot. It was Joanne's Bagels.
I like to get what is it? Lox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Salmon? Yeah. Vagabond says, as a New Yorker, it's a rite of passage. Yeah, so like bagels are a big New York thing. And there's other parts of the country where it's big too, but never had a whole lot.
Oh wait, this is the wrong server.
No, it's just Lox, the food of my people.
Lox is so good.
Yeah, I like Lox. I can get behind some Lox, man.
Alright, I'm gonna post this in mod. This was my graduation picture that I took in my living room kitchen. And that's when I had my hair the shortest that I can remember.
Okay.
Lox of salmon. And I think it refers specifically to the salmon, but it's frequently served with cream cheese.
This is your high school graduation?
Yeah, high school graduation.
How many years ago?
15.
15 years ago?
Because we're talking about our 15-year reunion on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yep. That was, yeah, it was pretty short. It was pretty short then. It's fine. We're, you know... I think we're aging nicely. Aging nicely.
It was shorter than this when I cut it and donated it.
Yeah.
And it was not this nice on the ends. They were... I didn't have the ends trimmed like I do now.
The thing that worries me about you continuing to grow your hair long, you're allowed to do whatever you want, but, like, I know that you've already got your hair into paint.
Yeah.
Across multiple paintings. Almost every painting for the past several months. There's been a day where Mal comes out and she's got paint.
I'm wearing my hair in a bun this painting, so that can't happen.
Okay. Okay. So that's my only concern, is like there's been a lot of ruined shirts already. There's been a lot of what happens is the tips get in, so then on Mal's back there'll just be like streaks where the tips of her hair has like touched. Yeah. Yeah, if it happens with the hair in a bun, something's gone wrong.
There's a few comments about my high school graduation gown, because it was white.
Yeah.
The girls had to have white and the boys had red, because that was our school colors.
Oh, okay. Neat.
So my tassel is red and white too.
I have no recollection about what color
Yours
mine
was blue.
29 months from Spinach Wrap. 13 months from Rainbow Zion. 23 months from Am in Iowa. 300 bits from Digital Nugget says, I see you've regained your true form, Steven. It's true. I don't know who the person was that was been here for the past 18 months. But I killed him. Triforce Drummer gifted a sub to Kingdom Hearts 2. 9 months from Jay Linebeck. 500 bits from Queen Steve says, I'm here straight from watching women's gymnastics live. No spoilers, but as a huge gymnastics fan, it was really great to watch.
Oh, I have to watch it.
Love the hair, Steven. Hope you guys have a great day.
We had the qualifying stuff on Sunday night when we were at Steven's parents with the haircut.
Yeah. Yeah, we were, yeah, we don't have cable.
No.
I mean, I guess you can
You
watch
can download
it,
the
NBC
app, yeah.
Yeah, something, but,
I think it's on the Apple TV already.
But Mal was watching it and very excited about it.
Yeah.
Very, very excited. And it's crazy, man. People, like, they run, and then they do a few, like, cartwheel things, and then all of a sudden they're, like, 20 feet in the air. And I'm like...
Simone can jump.
How did they do that? I guess, like, the platform they're on has a bit of a spring to it.
The floor? Yeah.
But still...
Still, yeah.
I can't do that. Of course, now I feel damaged just sitting. Like, I know these people are younger than me, but they're also in way better shape than I was or could have ever hoped to be at their age. Whew. Did I tell you I hurt my neck?
Yeah, you did.
Like, yesterday, I had been up here, and I had been sitting, and when I sat, I was fine, and then I worked for a while, and then when I got up, my neck hurt, and I was like, what did I do? Anyway, I'm no gymnast. 14 months from Salamis Dragoon. 11 months from Makana 18. Also 100 bits from Makana 18. Thank you for that. 300 bits from Am in Iowa with the Pride Float. Star Rain.
It's such a cute bee.
300 bits from Goldmage says, happy to report that fever broke over Saturday. Still no idea what it was. Wasn't COVID or strep, but couldn't stand... But it couldn't stand me... I couldn't stand it for more than a few days at a time. What is this? It couldn't stand me for... Also, I'm still not getting a haircut. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better.
Yeah.
And you don't have to get a haircut if you don't want to. That's up to you. I had to get a haircut because I was ready to get a haircut. But could I, also, but if Thomas would have looked me dead in the eye and said, wait 18 more months, do it, you won't, then I probably wouldn't have cut my hair. I would have swore his name every day and said, I'll show him.
Asked you to keep the 80s rocker look. Almost.
Really?
Almost. But then I thought about how much it's going to be 109 with a heat index next week and thought, nah, he can complain. Let's just get rid of it.
I did complain every shower.
Yeah, you did.
I'd get out of the shower and I'd be like, I hate this. I hate this. And every other time was basically fine. The shower is my that was the worst part, I think. Everything else was fine as long as I kept it in a ponytail. If it wasn't in a ponytail...
And I knew you wouldn't have been able to get all the strands back in a ponytail, and you would be like, I'm not bobby pinning the short pieces. I knew you wouldn't do that, so I was like, just cut it.
I just want to wake up and be done.
I do prefer it short. I think it needs to be shorter.
Than this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want me to shave my head?
No.
4 months from Subaki Paradox. 11 months from J.F. Becker, 1998. 12 months, there's a clap, for Anthony Bell.
Oh, come here.
Congrats on a year. 100 bits from Blue Sonic. 18 months from Samarolian. 100 bits from Thomas. Hey, Thomas. 100 bits from Comet Queen. 12 months. There's another one. From Evar. Congrats on your year. 100 bits from Desitel Racing. 14 months at Tier 2 Gold Toast from PYM181. 32 months from Mr. Viperfang. Whoop. That's a good name. Whoop Breep gifted a sub to Dijon Ketchup. Is that real?
I don't know.
Is Dijon ketchup a real thing?
I don't know.
What makes mustard Dijon? It says
It comes from the Dijon region of France. I don't know. I'm just joking.
Yeah, I don't like that answer. I don't know. I would eat that. Could you Could you stop doing that?
He keeps pushing his head into my face.
I know, but that sound. Looks like he's in a coma. He's enjoying himself. 300 bits from Shy, who says, Dan eats hair every day. Dan likes to eat hair, but not all the time. These are some conflicting lyrics. Every day, but not around the clock. Solved. 300 bits from Mask Creator says, I know people have been saying it in chat, but you do look so much younger now. Oh, that was the other thing.
Yeah.
That was the other thing, is that as soon as I was done and I saw myself in the mirror, my first thought was, who is that? The second thought is, I feel like I de-aged. See, in my head, I was like, I bet the long hair made me look young. I'll look older with the short hair.
Oh no, you look younger now.
Absolutely not. When I got my haircut, I was like, oh, I look much younger. And there's times I catch myself at certain, like, especially, I think I look older in glasses. So I don't have my glasses on. There's times I look like I'm 22. Which is fine.
Next time you vote, they're gonna still think you're 18.
It'll never end.
Is this your first election?
Is this your first election?
She's so sweet.
Ma'am, I'm in my mid-30s. No. It's fine. Anyway, 3 months from Unreal Zoroark. Roxas Prowers gifted 2 subs to Twitching Bug 23 and Nerdy Revelries. 300 bits from Trent 2L says, here's a haircut haiku. Here's a haircut haiku. I made it fit, don't worry. 13 months from Captain McKitty. 35 months from Marvel 410, 11 months from Starbloom Faye, 35 months from Spiffla, 27 months from Spark Strike 13, 300 bits from Shy, who says, as someone who grew the same amount of hair as you did this past year and a half, I agree that you should be able to clean your hair in one good pass. sorry. Can't help you. I have shampooed my hair once, and I have compared it to the feeling of shampooing it a second time, and not the same. 7 months from Robert N. 3000 N. That's a 9. 3009. There's been a lot of alerts this morning. Everyone waited till this morning.
Yeah.
Gotta spread them out. 1,000 bits from James EP, who says, "So long, Ponytail Grandpa. You shall be missed. But welcome back, Short Hair Grandpa. Also, it my herf today."
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, James. I hope your day is good and filled with a dessert of your liking. It's not always cake.
No.
It's not always cake.
There was a guy my mom dated for a while who loved ice cream cake, and we would always get ice cream cake from Dairy Queen for his birthday.
I do not like ice cream cake.
I don't either.
I do not like ice cream cake.
I just wanted to eat the chocolate center that was like chocolate.
I feel like
crumbles.
ice cream cake came around. I feel like it didn't exist when I was young. Do you feel like that? It did? Mm-hmm. Maybe it's because when I was young, my family, we got the buttercream cake. And then at some point I had the ice cream cake, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
I don't like this. Yeah, Brandon says it's because your teeth. Yeah, my teeth are really, really cold sensitive.
I just really wanted cake. Like, I was like, because whenever I'd go to a party, it'd be like, all right, cake and ice cream, and I didn't want the ice cream.
You just wanted the cake.
Yeah.
I wanted both, but I liked them separate because I like to know what I'm getting into.
People are talking about dilly bars.
What's a dilly bar?
It's kind of like they put the ice cream on the popsicle stick and dip it in chocolate. And I remember them having
dilly bar?
all sorts of weird flavors. Like growing up, like there would be banana, banana flavored white chocolate it would be dipped in. They're round.
I've never heard it called a dilly bar.
It's a Dairy Queen name.
Yeah, that's just...
Do they still have the flavors?
That would just be...
Or is it just like chocolate now?
That would just be an ice cream bar.
They look like this.
That is not what I expected those to look
round.
like at all.
Like, this is the traditional one.
Okay, well, if it's chocolate, yeah.
Yeah, but they had flavors when I was growing up.
There's orange and red and...
If they still do. They still got flavors, people say. The website says chocolate cherry and butterscotch.
Ooh, butterscotch sounds good.
I remember having banana growing up and raspberry.
I don't know. I like butterscotch and caramel.
Scroll up a little bit.
What are you looking for?
Purple Puyo. Chocolate, mint chocolate, Heath, cherry, and dairy free.
Ooh, Heath.
Yeah, Heath would be good.
Ooh, Heath. I like Heath. Heath is weird because Heath is on the line for me. I don't like to have stuff in my ice cream because I can't bite the ice cream, right? Mm-hmm. And I can't really bite the Heath either, but I like sometimes I'll get like the Heath shell, like the hardening shell. And like I can't bite it with the ice cream because my teeth are too sensitive, but I'll like wait for the ice cream to melt and I'll just eat the Heath. It's because I like the Heath.
Dairy Queen used to have like frozen push pops or something that were like lemon and lime flavored. I liked those a lot as a kid, but they didn't always have them.
Dilly Bar Star Rain. Thank you, Item Crafting Lab. I've never heard a card called a Dilly Bar.
It's the Dairy Queen version. That's what they call them.
Okay. Well, that's just, Also, Jules is here and resubbed and said, "Oh my God, Steven's hair. I must have gone back in time. I have to warn you guys about a pandemic that will happen." Thanks, Jules.
Don't you have Dairy Queen in the South? Our Dairy Queen is far away.
I mean, we have Dairy Queen in the South, but like that wasn't a big thing that I went to as a kid. Like I remember it existing, but we didn't really go. I remember Orange Julius. We went to the Orange Julius.
We had an Orange Julius in the mall, the Fox River Mall.
And actually, there's a lot of them I've seen I say these days, it's been like 10 years, where it's the Orange Julius and a Dairy Queen and they're just one place. Have you seen that?
No.
Though at Myrtle Beach Mall, they did that.
Mm.
It was just one location. You could just get whatever you wanted.
Our Dairy Queen was like, had been there forever, like since my mom was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And like they closed in the winter.
Because no one wants ice cream in the winter?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't think they close in the winter now, but they did when I was a kid.
They don't need to close in the winter here.
Yeah.
It's warm. 21 months from Uchi Plays. 29 months from Laney Bears. 9 months from Full Metal Grizz 98. 500 bits from Toaster Wolf, who says, so as a guy who prefers having long hair since I was a kid, anytime it gets cut, even now, it takes me a week at least to get used to seeing short hair me. Yeah, it's probably going to take me about a week, too. The thing is, eventually, I assume that my brain will trigger the fact that, like, you know, you usually look like this. You haven't looked like this for a year, but, like, you usually do look like this. It's fine.
Arpega said that their Dairy Queen doesn't serve food and closes in the winter. That's how mine was. We didn't have food at ours. It was just ice cream.
I never had food at the Dairy Queen until Savannah.
I did once traveling in high school, and it was one of the worst experiences I had at a fast food restaurant.
I mean, generally, how I feel about a lot of fast food places is if a place is known for a certain thing, they generally do other things badly. So Dairy Queen is an ice cream place, so they're generally going to do food badly. Dunkin' Donuts is a donut place, generally going to do food badly. And their food's okay.
Yeah.
Their hash browns are really good. But we had Dunkin' Donuts on the way back from Florida, and we had a sandwich, and it was bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
They burn it.
Yeah.
I opened up my sandwich, and the outside was almost charred, and I was like, what did you do? Donut was great. 300 bits from Satsy, who says, as someone with thick hair, I can confirm when it's thick and long, you use a lot of product, and man, is it heavy. It used to give me headaches. Short hair for life. That's one of the big reasons why I'll probably not go back to long hair, possibly ever, and maybe for a long time. Is just it's a maintenance thing. I just don't.
You are not the type of person to get out of bed, take a shower, straighten your hair, put in product. That's not you.
No.
You need wash and go.
Yeah, I just can't be bothered to do anything. Like, I'm the person, I get out of bed, I put on my pants, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't want there to be any other part to my day, man. It's time for coffee. And, you know, mad respect to anyone who gets up and works on themselves for any amount of time, but that life is not for me. I want to go, I want to get upstairs and sit at my computer and work.
You don't have to brush it anymore. You just kind of gotta run your hands through it.
Brave of you to assume that I run my hands through my hair. What was that? 27 months from Darkness Bride. 17 months from Mr. Squidtopus. Get a subscription from Key Lime Pie. Welcome. 500 bits from The Leaf, who says, so will you grow your hair out long again if you have another series rivaling Breath of the Wild in length? No. I know that there's been folks that have speculated, like, oh, maybe he'll grow it out for Breath of the Wild 2. No. The reason the hair grew in the first place is because of the pandemic. You know, we basically stayed away from my family. And my mom cuts my hair, because my mom is a hairdresser. And, you know, eventually it got really long, and then at some point I was like, well, just let it grow until the end of Breath of the Wild, and that's how we got there in the first place. May or may not have involved a dare from Mr. Game Boy once or twice, but that's how I got to the length hair that I had. Without another world-crushing pandemic, I don't know that I'll grow my hair out. Yeah. The hair length was really was really weighted solely in tragedy. So, another tragedy. If Breath of the Wild 2 is a tragedy, then maybe. 19 months from Keldeo 60. We get 12 months from Deranged Anime. It's a year. 100 bits from Derpidius Bidoof. 300 from Action Cat says, you cutting your hair and having people over really makes me feel like things are going back to normal. Your hair is so pretty, Mel. Also, can you please give Kep a pet for me?
Yes. He's on the couch in front of me.
He a good boy.
He's so sweet.
Yeah,
He's in a bad mood this morning.
It's another step towards normalcy.
Yeah.
And it's welcome. It's very much welcome in my own life. Warlock asks, have you had your hair cut by someone other than your mom?
Once.
Just once? Was
when
it
you were
only
in college? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one time
and
in college.
it turned out bad.
Yeah, they didn't do a very good job. Yeah, I think just one time. One time in college, I went to get my hair cut, and it wasn't mangled, but it was not as good. I think that's it. I think otherwise my mom has actually cut my hair.
Was there vlog footage of this?
No, that was in freshman year.
Yeah, Stephen was letting it grow freshman year, and then he got sick of it, and you went to the barber with Alex, and it did not look good.
It did not look great. Yeah, vlog didn't start until I was in junior year, and that was in freshman year. We got 25 months from King Calamari. 500 bits from Red 2 says, good to be back with a great community, good vibes to everyone who needs it. I love you all. It's very sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you, Red 2, and good vibes sent your way as well. 300 bits from Keyline Pie. Appreciate it. 300 from Platinum Pikachu says, I was actually watching vlogs from Runaway Guys Coliseum 2019 before breakfast stream, so short hair Steven seemed perfectly normal to me until I realized, oh yeah, it was long the other day. I feel like a bit of a clown. So I've actually had a few folks telling me that they're worried because when I was releasing 2018 vlogs, it was the way that people could tell which timeline they were watching. They're like, oh, Steven has long hair. It's current. Oh, Steven has short hair. It's 2018. And now they're like, what will we do? They're like, well, you know, we live in a different place.
Yeah.
You know, there's other tells. Also, the title of the video says 2018 in it. So, you know, there's ways that you'll be able to figure it out. I firmly believe that everyone is capable. Everyone has the mental capacities necessary to decipher whether things are happening in current day or 3 years ago. You'll get it. It'll be fine. I'm hoping there will be more 2018 vlogs soon.
Yeah.
I've actually been very, very
productive.
I've been productive. I've been very busy. I have vlogs are actually, they're basically caught up.
Yeah.
Right now, they're not out, but they're done. They're scheduled. I'm in a weird situation where I can't release them all because the haircut video is going to feature songs and music and stuff from you guys. So I gave everyone a deadline of the end of July. So I can't have that vlog come out before the end of July. So I have to sit on it. So I have all these vlogs like done, but I have to like slowly space them out because otherwise I'll release them all and then we'll just have to wait until the end of the week for people to submit their haircut songs so I can make the vlog. It's a work in progress. On that note, though, if you have not done a haircut song and you want to, you have till the end of the week. I need it by Saturday. But if you do it by Saturday, then I'll take a look at it and you have a chance of actually being included. Whereas if you submit it after that, you will not be included because I'm going to be making the video on Sunday.
Chaz has the link for the details.
Yeah, click that if you're interested. And you don't have to make music, by the way. You literally can't. You can't use music. You have to use stuff from the audio library. So, like, if you're like, oh man, that sounds fun. I could write some lyrics and sing it, but I can't make a music. Don't worry. You're literally not allowed to. So you'll be fine. Where was I? 2 months from Honey4. We get a subscription from Axu Sableye. Welcome. We have a lot of new subscriptions today.
Yeah.
More than normal. hello, all you new folks. I hope that you're having fun. 15 months from Molad. 500 bits from Marty Griff says the women's road race was great in the worst and best in ways. The one was second raised her. The one in second. The one who was second raised her hands as if she had won, only to have forgotten the 1,000 over one lady was in front that nobody remembered.
It's still a silver medal.
Yeah, I mean, silver's good.
Yeah.
Silver is better than bronze.
Yeah.
That's something.
Yeah.
I did not see that event.
I also like synchronized diving. That's one of my favorite events.
Red 2 says, being second best in the world isn't too shabby. Yeah, right? It's not just a silver medal. It's a silver medal compared to all other humans. It's like, it's pretty good.
We saw a little bit of the men's triathlon.
Yeah.
That was on before gymnastics.
Meg says, essentially first place was so far ahead people didn't even realize she was there. That's wild.
Yeah.
Also, skateboarding.
Yeah.
Skateboarding is an Olympic sport. It's interesting because the skateboarding community is a little divided on it, because skateboarding in and of itself is a very like counterculture movement.
Yeah.
But also the recognition of being an Olympic sport is also kind of neat. So like it could have always been an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
Like it could have always been like they've had ways of grading and scoring performances forever. It's been a part of the X Games forever.
Yeah.
So like it could have always been an Olympic sport, but now that it's here, there are definitely
Have you seen
mixed opinions
the
about
video of the girl, like the little girl skateboarding, like with fairy wings and a tutu?
And now
she's the bronze medalist. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And Tony Hawk was there.
Yeah.
Just
commentating.
If anything has anything to do with skateboarding, Tony Hawk is somehow involved. Probably works out pretty well for him. 17 months from Samus 2008. We got 20 months from Star Wars Kids 798. 3 months from Yami Florence. 300 bits from Digital Nugget says a large amount of alerts. You say, how about one more for the Leather J? Today brought to you by the Leather J. J, which stands for jorts. Jean shorts. Jorts. Is that still a word that we use? Is it something that the kids are down with? Or no?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what's in fashion.
I think
Kepler, that was just the neighbor turning on their car.
I think wearing
it's okay.
a Zelda t-shirt with cargo shorts and sandals is always in fashion. I think I've occasionally been ribbed about cargo shorts, and I'm like, you fools don't have any pockets. 300 bits from Adrian. Ice cream cake research led me to find out that apparently recipes for them have existed since the 1870s, probably just got more popular in the past 20 to 30 years. Clown. Fair.
We were just teaching Steven's parents about terrible Jell-O salads from post-World War II times.
Oh yeah, my parents didn't know. Maybe some of you didn't know either. It was the 1950s. I think it was the 50s. In the 1950s, there was let's call it a movement of putting together savory Jell-O molds.
They used to have savory Jell-O flavors. Like it wasn't all fruit. It was like pea flavored Jell-O. Like
yeah, like I want you.
Put peas in it.
I want you to imagine a Jell-O mold that the Jell-O is either savory or flavorless, and inside you put things like salad or ham,
cabbage,
olives. This is
PEA.
yeah, this is a real thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Mayo.
it was
a ton, yeah.
honest to God, it really, like, sometimes I feel like we didn't do good on the food until like the 60s. I feel like the 60s is where we're like, oh wait, sorry,
Steak Diane.
wait, that's right. Now we understand. Okay, now we can make good food. So like up into the 50s, it was like, I don't know, like a can of meat with like some sort of strange smelling sauce. How can we improve this? Put it in a Jello mold,
Add
I
mayo.
guess. Yeah, oh god. So yeah, the 60s. But also, you know, things got better. Before refrigeration, also, like, things were just kind of like, there's only so much you can do. A lot of salted ham. Smoked ham. 7 months from Matatata 97. 500 bits Laney Bear says, good morning. My sister is thyroid cancer free.
Wonderful.
My baby is starting to walk. And it's his first birthday today.
Happy birthday to him.
Oh, you are spreading a lot of good vibes
Yeah.
today. Well, thank you for sharing all of that, Lainey. That is all fantastic news. Man, A+ info on your sister, and then congrats on your baby walking, and then extra congrats for your baby's birthday. Happy birthday. That's awesome. Really, really good news. There'll be a lot of people that are really excited to hear that. 23 months from Punxsutawney Dawn. 35 months from Danny, X6. 7 months from Benezda. 12 months from Monkey CLD. It's a year. And 300 bits from Danny, who says, I was late to breakfast stream because I was rewatching the Pikmin 3 LP again. How about that final boss fight, eh? We did better in the boss rush.
Yeah, we did.
It's almost like we didn't know how to beat it the first time. I stand by my criticism of the game design of the last fight. Mm-hmm. I know some people don't agree with me, but
I mean, when you know what to do and you go open the little log for it, but you're in the middle of a boss fight, you're not gonna.
Well, the thing
You're like,
is,
I'll read that later.
The way in which players know what to do in fights like that is that there has to be some sort of player feedback. There has to be something that gives information to the player on how something works. This is the only boss fight in the game where there's just a thing on the ground with no indication. There's no latching on, like no other stuff. And it's like, oh, you have to, like, walk over it.
Yeah.
Okay. Final boss fight is not a good time to introduce a new mechanic.
Yeah. It should be a combination of all the
IMO.
past mechanics.
IMO. But it's fine. Anyway, patreon.com/StephenGeorge or Malmakes. Thank you.
Coffee.
It's almost time for a new Patreon video.
Yeah.
Last month's Patreon video was so big, and so much stuff was discussed, and a lot of that stuff actually ended up coming out in July. July was jam-packed.
Yeah.
There was stuff in July that we didn't even discuss because we didn't even know about.
Yeah.
We didn't know we were going to do a bunch of
Pokemon Unite.
Pokemon Unite videos. We didn't even know we were going to play Pokemon Unite. We, honest to God, were going to... How this all started is that we were like, Garfield Kart was fun. That was funny. We should try Pokemon Unite. We could do a video on it. We'll play it. It would be fun.
So everyone's like, well, I don't want to look terrible.
And then we started playing it. We're like, wait, this is good. It was going to be kind of not a joke, but kind of like just try it out. It was good.
Coffee.
Actually good. So I was impressed. We got Vegetable Sorbet gifting 3 subs to Next Wolf, Raxo64, and PerpsJL. Thank you. 300 bits from Danny says, in single player mode, the data files automatically pop up when you collect them, so they're easier to notice. Yeah, I remember hearing about that too. And like that would help. That would help. But still, they could have just, if they would have introduced a different version just a little bit, like, earlier in the game, you had to... Whatever, Pikmin 4. We got 100 bits from Dr. Metroid PGD. Thank you, Dr. Metroid. 300 from Loves to Read just says, important question, Steven. Did you shake your head after your haircut because your head felt so light? Also, how did you have to wash your hair 3 times? My hair is longer and I can get it in one pass. Also, imagine how long it takes Mal. Okay, some folks are misunderstanding this washing the hair thing. My hair is thick. It has, I mean, it has something to do with hair length. But, like, my hair is really thick. It was long and very, very thick. That is why it took me more times washing. So, like, I always washed my hair twice.
Normally.
And if it had been a bit since I showered, because pandemic, I don't have to explain that, then I would wash it 3 times. So, like, it's just how it works. It's just how it works. Also, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Be like, yeah, that pandemic depression when you wait a little bit longer to shower. It's not great, but it was real, so it's just how it is.
And my hair's super fine, like fragile, delicate, and I can normally wash it once, maybe twice. I'll shampoo it twice, maybe.
Yeah. It's just.
But mine's so thin, like. If you gather your hair into a ponytail and it's tiny, like your hair is fine. And that's how mine is.
Mine,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys saw my ponytail, right?
Yeah.
Like, my ponytail didn't drape down. My ponytail was like this
puffball
little demon that followed me around everywhere I went, you know? So, like, it very, very thick hair. The question about shaking your head after your haircut, I did not, just because I don't shake my head. It's too frightening. I'm too afraid that I will experience vertigo.
Again. Mm-hmm.
It's scary. We get 6 months from Jesus Saves, double plus. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah. I'm happy it's gone.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm happy it's gone. I don't mind. I don't mind the short hair. It's nice to, mentally feel like I'm moving forward a little bit. And after I decided that, I wasn't going to keep it, then I kind of accepted it. I was like, okay, I'm cool with this. This is fine.
Yeah.
We were really busy this morning.
Yeah, we were. You didn't even get to eat your muffin.
I did not even get to eat my muffin.
Yeah, I ate mine right away.
Good for you.
It's messy.
So glad that you got to experience that. Anyway. Hey, thank you, Jesus. Jesus gifted some milk bombs to Athenico Margashi. Witch Trials 19. Being you is great. Gilgamon and Twilight Tunic. Jesus, thank you. Appreciate that. We're going to talk a little bit about things that are going on. First thing I want to mention is we released a Steven and Friends yesterday. That is not a typical thing that we do. But on Saturday, we recorded a lot of Pokemon Unite. Like a lot. And since we recorded so much, and we already had a lot of Steven and Friends stuff anyway, we decided that we would just release the Pokemon Unite stuff more quickly. And Dan
is amazing.
Dan flew at the speed of light and took what we recorded on Saturday and had an episode ready for yesterday. So we released it. Chaz has got the link for you. If you're interested in watching a 5v5, and it's all, folks then check it out. And we've got more of them. So we continue to switch up the teams. So as more episodes come out, it'll
be different people on Steven's team with the camera.
Yeah. So we're planning on having another one out on Friday and bump First 20 to next week. So you'll have one Friday and then you'll have one Saturday. So there's more coming, and we hope that you'll enjoy it. It's fun. Dan is magic. And if you haven't tried Pokemon Unite, you can. It's free. And I know that free-to-play games definitely have a stigma about them, and I'm acutely aware of it. But I will tell you that I've put in like a fairly decent amount of time into the game now for the past week, and I have not paid a dime, and I will not pay a dime.
I don't think anyone in our team has paid money.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. So, and it doesn't require a Nintendo
Online,
Switch online account. So even if you just have a Switch, you can just play it. You don't even need a Switch online account. So that being said, it's a MOBA. So if you don't like MOBAs, probably won't like this, but might be worth a shot if you've never tried anything like that. Learned a bit from Colin, who says, super impressed with Dan. The editing on that video is great, and the fact he pulled that off in 2 days is awesome. Are you planning on playing it again in the future? So, I mean, we've been playing, like, off-screen, we've been playing every day because there's little things that they want you to... It's like little missions.
Yeah, you can collect in-game currency for free.
Yeah, so you play a little bit each day, or if you're some of our friends, you play a lot each day. I'm not gonna out them.
We played last night with some friends.
Yeah, actually, last night we had some synergy.
Yeah.
We had some serious synergy, and me, Chaz, Emmy, Thomas, and Mao played a match where we scored over 1,100 points. And if you've played the game, you'll know that that's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points. So, I'm not going to stand up here and claim that we do that regularly. We usually lose. But we've been working on trying to get things just perfect, and it's going better.
Yeah.
You're going to lose matches and you're going to win matches. And our experience has been, and I said this when we talked about the game last week, our experience has been when you play by yourself in matchmaking, you tend to win because you're getting matched up with other individuals of extreme variation in skill level. But when you play with a team, it tends to match you with teams.
Yeah.
And they are a team for a reason, and you tend to get stomped. So for us to start not getting stomped as a team is like really nice. It's like, oh, good.
Yeah. Last night,
good.
because we were doing well, I had so much fun. And like, it's fun to play with friends.
It's not fun to lose video games.
But it's not fun to lose every single time.
Yeah,
but last night, we were doing well, so it was more fun.
Me and Chaz were in top lane. We had a little strategy.
Emmy and I were in bottom lane.
And Thomas was jungling, and we had a little strategy going, and we won 3 in a row, and I was like, oh man, I was excited. Anyway, but yeah, so we're playing it. It's just there's a few more videos that we recorded from Saturday, and they're on their way to everyone. But will we record more in the future? I mean, it's certainly possible. We gotta get these out first, but we might record more Saturday and just have some.
Yeah.
You know. It was good, and honest to God, I'm super impressed at how well some of our friends did in adapting. Like
that
Josh
hadn't played a MOBA ever.
Josh, Tom, and Emil.
Yeah.
From my knowledge, had never played a MOBA at all, and they all did really well. Like they were like, yeah, these are our first matches ever, and like they're holding their own. They're doing like some of them got MVP on Saturday, like for the matches we did, and I'm like, you clearly understand what you're supposed to do. So I was, Chaz says, almost like they play games for a living. Almost. So yeah, I was impressed. Everyone did really well. Everyone had a lot of fun, and I think Tom's gonna stream it today.
Yeah.
So Tom will be streaming some of it. Yeah. Anyway, that's out. Now back to what I was talking about.
Other things happening.
We're also releasing another episode of Mario Galaxy today. And there are vlogs scheduled. So, there's stuff to watch. Emil says, I think Tom guessed that it was because of how much Splatoon I play. That involves a ton of map reading and reacting. Yeah. I mean, to a certain extent, any competitive play, any sort of like esport level game, there's a lot of, especially if it's a team game, there's a lot of crossover.
Yeah.
So, if you have experience doing a team-based game, you're going to have at least those fundamentals. Even if the gameplay itself is different, you have the fundamentals. You can work on it. Yeah, and the communication is definitely helpful. That's the one thing that sucks about playing like single-player matchmaking.
Yeah.
You know, you're with 4 other people, and you're not communicating. So there's a lot
There's a communication system where you can be like, everyone go here, but when you're busy, it's so hard. I accidentally hit it a lot.
Oh. I accidentally hit it, but every time I accidentally hit it, it comes up and it just broadcasts to everyone, Razor Leaf is ready in 0 seconds. So like once a match, everyone's like doing their own thing, and then the Venusaur in top lane says, I have Razor Leaf ready! And everyone's like, okay. Thanks, buddy. And I'm like, no problem. If you need a Razor Leaf, I'm here.
Someone asked if I've been okay playing Galaxy for motion sickness.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is yes, for the most part. There's been a few times where the whole thing flips and I'm like, oh boy. Please don't do that again. And
Galaxy's camera controls are a little upsetting.
Then I'm okay.
That's actually one of my only critiques about the game, because I've loved Galaxy, I really have. But you can press L to like recenter the camera behind Mario, and sometimes where you are on a planet, it is right side up, and then you might take like a few steps to the left, and then you hit it again, and it's upside down. So like there's clearly the planets are clearly marked for what the game thinks should be upright or upside down.
Yeah.
But I really wish it was like you could always just make it right side up, because if you can walk upside down, then what's it matter? Just let me play the game where everything is right side up. Just let me do it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it. Everything else has been great.
Yeah.
It's such a good game.
Yeah.
And I've heard Galaxy 2 is even better. I hope that I hope that there's 2 Wii games I want to come to Switch. Galaxy 2 and Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Yeah.
I don't know how likely that is to happen, but those are my 2 big ones that I'd love to see. Because I want to experience Galaxy 2, and I'd like it to look as good as the Galaxy does on Switch. And then also Donkey Kong Country Returns, because as of now, there's no way to play it.
I sure wish they'd put Earthbound on the Super Nintendo thing.
Well, that's another... You're not wrong, but that's another can of worms. I think that's all the things we have to announce for today, though.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Mal's working on her next painting. It's very pretty, and short of a disaster, it should be out this weekend. So you get a chance to see it.
Yeah.
And that's it. Okay. Oh, and one final thing. This is the last week of Lemonade.
I think that's the breakfast stream logo. Oh wait, no, it's not.
It's almost like I know what I'm doing. This is the last week of Lemonade. So if you're interested in picking up a Lemonade mug, you have until the end of the week. And if you're interested in Real Lemonade 8000 BC to 20... Thanks for that. If you're interested in picking up the mug, it'll be available till the end of the week. And if you're interested in dropping channel points to make the Lemonade thing go up, you have until the end of the week. Lemonade is not as popular, I think, as some of the other ones.
Oh, I love lemonade.
Yeah, lemonade's actually one of my favorite drinks, especially.
I love when it's real sour. I don't like it when it's fine overly sweet, but
I think a lot of times people use the channel points. I mean, for redemption into like the things, but actually, I think a lot of times people use it to change the on-screen chat color.
Yeah.
Which is valid. You can do that. But yeah, yellow then. I'll phrase it that way. Yellow is going away. Yeah. Okay, that's it. I got up really early this morning.
So did Kepler.
I couldn't. Yeah, I wonder if that's related. He got up. He was fine. He was fine. He woke me up a little bit around 5:50, which he hadn't done for a bit, but then he did last night. I clicked him once. He stopped, but then he had just eaten. He went out to his feeder and pawed at the feeder for like 15 minutes, and I could hear it. And I just laid in bed, and it slowly woke me up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wake up now. So I decided to just get up. So I've been up since 6. So I'm probably gonna take a nap. But I got so much done this morning.
Yeah,
I woke up and like worked and got.
I'm very impressed. Chaz is very proud.
Good.
Wasn't he supposed to send you?
My prize for getting work done is Chaz sends me animated GIFs. He'll find me interesting animated GIFs and he'll send them to me. He's like, if you finish this many vlogs, I'll send you an animated GIF. And I'm like, I get really excited about that. So that's what happens. We'll work for GIFs. All right. Now that I've revealed the fact that I'm a small child, have a wonderful Tuesday. Check out the Pokemon Unite video we did if you haven't seen it already. And we'll see you Thursday.
Yeah.
At 9 a.m. Eastern for another breakfast stream.